What up, what up, what up, y'all? It's your boy Al, the neighborhood economist, and you are now listening to the Ticker Finance YouTube channel. Super excited for you guys to be tapped in. Real quick, the mission of Ticker Finance and TICKR Apparel is to close the wealth gap in the United States through crypto assets in cool, dope fashion. Of course, you can visit, get my banner up here, you can visit tickerapparel.com to learn more. We've started with 4 premium t-shirts available on the website. With the purchase of any shirt on the website, you will receive 10% of the gross sale back in the form of Satoshis. So make sure you enter in the right email address for confirmation because you'll receive your Satoshis via a link from Coinbase. If you don't have a Coinbase account, super easy to sign up. But we're doing something special over here, and I'm super duper excited about it. So there's that. Again, I appreciate y'all tapping in, and we'll go ahead and get into the reason why y'all are here, which is, of course, there's a couple of reasons, but um, we had the Ukraine situation. Ukraine and Russia. Russia has invaded Ukraine, and that initially caused the markets to tank, and now they're rebounding. If you guys go back and check my previous video, you can see it. It'll probably be one of the cards at the end of this video where I talked about the technicals for Bitcoin, and I think I talked about the Dow Jones. But anyway, I know I specifically talked about Bitcoin. I think the number is 48,000 for me to get completely bullish. Support is about 31,000, which we got down to about 34,000 on Bitcoin. And now we're bouncing. We're at 38. So we're kind of in a range. We're range bound. A break below 31,000 to be a bad deal. In any event, I'll go ahead and share my screen and we'll kind of get into the news of the day. Where are we? So Coinbase reported their earnings, and this is a fresh take from me, guys. I haven't had the opportunity to really go through the numbers to see exactly what Coinbase has done and how they performed, but we'll kind of be looking at this together. But the takeaway, at least according to this article, is that Coinbase's that sound Coinbase's. That just doesn't sound right. Coin, but anyway, Coinbase's earnings shows trading of Ethereum and other altcoins and altcoins surged in 2021 as Bitcoin volume cooled. So, not sure how long you've been in the market, but essentially last year or at the end of 2020, Bitcoin ran off from, let's say, October, November of 2020, basically until about May, and then it took a dip, and then it ran back up to 69,000, like September, October, something like that. But it was up like 600% in about 2 or 3 months. And so then typically the way that it works is you have Bitcoin run up and then you have an altcoin season. And altcoins normally yield a higher return than Bitcoin. And so Coinbase is the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones. It is the 800-pound gorilla in the room when it comes to trading crypto. It is probably the most used platform, especially here in the U.S. It is a centralized platform. There are decentralized platforms out there for the true crypto enthusiast. Those people tend to be more dialed into those. But for people who are kind of dipping their toe in the water, want to understand crypto a little bit better, they come in through Coinbase. I personally have a Coinbase account and one of those virtual Coinbase wallets. I also have a MetaMask wallet, so I'm getting a bit more advanced. But as you get more comfortable in the space, you kind of begin to branch out and test other things. But most people are going to come in through Coinbase, maybe Robinhood, but a lot of people don't suggest Robinhood. Quick disclaimer: this channel or anything you hear on this channel is solely my opinion and for edutainment, education, and entertainment. It is not financial advice. If you need financial advice, please consult a financial advisor. I encourage you to do your own due diligence and research as it pertains to an investment before allocating any funds or resources. Please understand that any investment assumes risk, and you can lose up to all of the principal investment made. So that's kind of my disclaimer there. But I, again, appreciate you guys tapping in. for some quality information about the crypto market. So again, Coinbase. Let's see what's going on specifically with Ethereum. Ethereum trading volume increased from 15% to 21% of Coinbase's total, and altcoins increased from 45% to 55%. Meanwhile, trading volume for Bitcoin dropped from 41% to 21% of total. So, real quick, kind of second level reading between the line data tells me that people are looking to hit home runs, which that's what crypto is known for. And so there's a lot more people getting into altcoins as opposed to Bitcoin, because the general investor looks at it from a perspective of how many of one specific coin they can buy. There's a psychological component to it. So people feel better about buying a lot of one coin versus a fraction of a Bitcoin. Because right now, if you're going to buy Bitcoin, to buy one whole Bitcoin, you need about $39,000. And essentially, just about every other altcoin, if you intend to buy one, that's going to buy you a lot of multiple altcoins. Ethereum is trading at about 2,600, somewhere around there, 2,700. And so, 39,000 is going to be over 10 Ethereum. So it makes sense. Everybody's, chasing alpha, looking for that yield, looking for that return. And that's reflected in Coinbase's trading volume. It also speaks to the demographic of the crypto market, which is also the market that TICKR Apparel serves. So you guys may or may not know that 44% of crypto traders are from a diverse community. They're people of color. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. But yeah, so 44% of people of color, 41% are women, and I believe it was right at 40% made $60,000 or less. So, generally speaking, these are probably going to be, and actually the average age of a crypto investor is 38 years old. So again, these are millennials and Gen Zers coming into the crypto space, trying to find financial freedom. Now, going a little bit deeper into Coinbase's earnings, or at least the data here, between 2020 and 2021, Ethereum trading volume increased from 15% to 21% on Coinbase. Total trading volume and altcoins or assets besides Ethereum and Bitcoin increased from 45% to 55%. Bitcoin dropped from 41% to 24%. Overall trading volume soared 766% to 1.67 trillion last year. Now the entire crypto market is worth just about $1 trillion. The trading volume that took place just on Coinbase, forget Binance, FTX, crypto.com, some of these other bigger exchanges, just on Coinbase, the trading volume was 1.67 trillion, up 766% from a year previous. I'm telling you, and we're still in its infancy, guys. 1 in 10 Americans, or I think it was 13%. So roughly 1 in 10 Americans invested or traded crypto last year. What do these numbers look like when it's 2, 3, 4 in 10 Americans? It's going to be a total game changer. And younger people are going to be more prone to trading crypto, probably even more so than stocks, just because they're going to be more familiar. This is going to be a space that's going to have technology woven into it. So everything we do, from our tablets and phones to the metaverse is coming, it's going to be around the blockchain and crypto. And so people, our children, people in high school, again, Gen Zers, millennials, are going to be more locked into this space, because essentially a new virtual world is being created. And what history would show us and tell us, just like the early settlers of the United States, you don't have to be, and I've said this before, you don't have to be the sharpest knife in the drawer, guys. You just need to be early. right? Like you just need to be in the drawer, essentially. Nobody. So if you're in the United States and you got here early and you received land grants from the government, if you didn't sell off all the land, now the land grants, the United States government, you guys can look this up. It's the Homestead Act of many years ago. I forgot exactly what year, but of course, when the early settlers got here, a lot of the land wasn't developed. There were people here, obviously, but the land wasn't completely developed. And so, to entice people to come from their homeland over to the United States, you had to incentivize them. That incentive was giving people acres, and I'm talking about hundreds of acres, in some instances even thousands of acres of land for them to develop and cultivate and and begin to kind of lay the foundation of the economic engine of the United States. You didn't have to be the smartest person. You just need to be here to get the land. And that's what we are with crypto. Like you don't have to know everything about crypto right now. Again, it's still a really early industry. Most people, even the pros, a seasoned veteran in crypto is probably going to be someone with 5 or more years of experience. In any other industry, you're kind of an infant, but in crypto, that's not the case. And so, um, it's really about being early right now. And my view, most of the top 10 coins, uh, I'm not gonna say are guarantees, but they're solid in terms of longer term investments, specifically Bitcoin and Ethereum. There's calls for one Bitcoin to be over $1 million by 2030. So all the more reason for you to go to TICKR Apparel for all your clothing needs, uh, so you can just automatically be receiving satoshis as you make purchases of clothes. It only makes sense. It only makes sense. So you can visit tickerapparel.com. Go ahead and pick up one of four, or maybe all four of the premium shirts, and you receive 10% of that total purchase, gross, that is, back in Satoshis. Not being done anywhere. Appreciate the love and support. So anyway, I think that was pretty much the meat and the potatoes of what's going on in crypto. Right now, I'm still a bit concerned from a technical standpoint. Things aren't really lining up the way that I would like them to get overly bullish. But that said, the way to win really in any investment is the dollar cost average. So when crypto is getting killed, that's the best time to buy some. When the stocks are getting killed, that's the best time to buy some. Am I saying move all your chips to the table at one time? No. I'm actually not giving you any advice. Again, I'm staying pat. I hadn't bought anything. I actually bought some Microsoft today. But I hadn't bought any crypto in a while. Again, I still kind of feel and believe we're in a bear market. I think there's a lot of headwinds. I think we may get a rebound. This is my opinion. I think we may get a rebound between now and the Fed raising interest rates March the 15th, I believe. So I'm not sure how much headline risk. Now, this Ukraine and Russia situation could become, it's already a disaster, but it could become a complete disaster between now and then. So obviously, that's a huge risk. We got the Fed on deck. We know they're going to raise interest rates, but we're not sure whether it's going to be 25 basis points. I think the market is expecting at least a 50 basis points move, and it could be maybe a 75 basis point move. If it's 75, you could probably expect a huge sell off in the market. If the Ukraine and Russia situation continues to escalate, and NATO and the G7 or G9 or how many ever countries are in that alliance start to kind of flex and get involved, then you can continue to kind of see some turbulence in both the crypto market and stock market. So we're not out of the woods, but stocks and crypto have dropped drastically basically since January 1 of this year. So again, it's always not a bad idea to dollar cost average into these investments. I think long term is going to be a huge blessing in disguise. But right now we're dealing with some turbulence. We had some great years or great like 18 months right after COVID from a return perspective in both the stock market and crypto market. But we're due for a pullback, and we're getting it. So we'll see how things continue to pan out. There's a lot of unknown variables, but keep your eyes and ears open to TICKR Finance and TICKR Apparel, and I got you covered. Again, while you're at it, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm. Costs absolutely nothing for you to do it, and it gives the channel an opportunity to get out there and provide more value to more people like yourself. So that's my ask, in addition to visiting tickerapparel.com and snatching up one of those dope premium t-shirts as well. So again, man, I appreciate the love and support. It's your boy Al, the neighborhood economist. Love, man, I need some water. Love and respect, man. Y'all take care. I'm out.